Hello, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I'm going to go over part 4 of the Easter Egg Hunters Gift and Cozy Christmas Lodge. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, it's important it's a fan-made game. You'll learn any hacks, accessories, and get the gifts in this game. You just get some badges, so it's pretty cool, but just not to this one. So this is a little series of different games that all add up to the Easter Egg Hunters Gift, which is a badge in this main game. And in order to get this, you have to go through all 4 of these portals and get the gift fragments in those portals right over there in order to get the main gift in this game. And I already went over the first 3 right over there, but now the 4th one did release, so I'll be going over that one. And I do want to advise that this event will only last a couple of more days, probably 1 or 2 more days, so I would try to get this as fast as you can before it does become unavailable. So in order to get the 4th gift fragment, you have to go up the stairs right over here, and then you want to head over to the green door all the way at the end, and you want to walk inside the green door, and you should be able to enter and get teleported to the valley. So once you get teleported, your main goal is to find 5 different colored keys all scattered around the map. And if you keep walking around the map, you might notice that it is very similar to some past egg hunts, which it is trying to reference. So from this spawn point, you want to keep walking straight forward until you reach the end of this little rock area. And as a little guide, there are beams all around the map that point to the different keys. As you can see, there's a blue one right there, there's a purple one right there, there's a green one right there. And you want to locate those beams in order to actually get the keys. So for the first one right over here from the spawn point, you can keep going straight forward until you reach this little lake over here at the center of the map right over there. Keep in mind that this will be a lot of walking, so I might cut out some parts, but you basically just want to go to the general area where these beams are located. So right over here, once you do reach the lake right over here, you can go down to the center where that beam is pointing to. So right over here at the center of the lake, if you look closely, there is this little blue key at the bottom of this beam right over here. So once you do find it right over here, it's going to say E to collect it on computer. When do whatever it says in your device to actually collect it. So I'm going to press E, and now I should be able to collect the blue key. Now once you collect the blue key, you want to head over to the top left corner of the map right over there, towards the left side of this little ramp. So right over here, once you reach the ramp, you want to keep walking towards the top left corner of this map. And once you do get closer towards the top left corner, you should be able to notice this little green beam right over there at the top left, and you want to head over to that green beam. So right over here, as you keep approaching the green beam in the top left corner right over here, if you do notice right over there at the bottom of the beam right over here, there is actually the green key right over here. And same thing, press the on computer or whatever your device says to actually collect it right over here. So now you should be able to get the green key. And once you get the green key, you can walk all the way back to the ramp right over there that goes up to this little bridge. Once you make your way back to the ramp right over here, you can keep going to the top of the ramp right over there, and then you should be able to reach the bridge up there. Now once you reach the top of the bridge right over here at the top of the ramp, you want to turn right and head over to this little city area over here. Now once you reach the city area over here, you can turn left and head over to the back of the city area where you should find this red beam right over there. Right over here, once you do get closer to the red beam, you should notice that at the bottom of the beam there is this little red key right over here. You want to do the same thing they did for the green and blue key. You want to collect the key, and they should be able to get the red key. Once you get the red key, you want to turn right and head over to the right side of the city area. Now once you head over to the right side of the city area, there should be this little bridge right over here that you can use to cross over to that little area over there, which is the Egg Retirement Village. Once you reach the Egg Retirement Village, you want to go to the top right corner of this little area right over there. You want to keep walking past all these houses until you reach that little area in the back that is like a little mini forest. So right over here, once you get past all the houses, if you look closely, you might notice a little purple beam now, and you want to head over towards that purple beam, and you should be able to find the purple key right under that beam. But over here at the top right corner of this little area, there is the purple beam right over here, and it has the purple key right directly under it. So once again, like you did for the first 3, you want to collect the key, and that should be 4 out of 5 keys done. And once you have that 4th key, you can just reset, as the 5th key is near the spawn area. So once you reset now, you want to head straight forward until you do actually reach this little rock area right over here poking out from the left side. And once you reach this little rock area right from the spawn point, you keep walking up this little rock area until you do get to a higher point. So you want to keep going up until you cannot go higher anymore. So there are some little steps that you can use until you do get to a higher point. But right over here, after you do these 2, you want to turn right and head over to this little area where you can jump up a bit more. So over here on the right side, you want to keep going up these 3, and this is the highest point that you want to actually reach. So you should be near this area now. Once you get to this area, you want to keep walking around the right side right over here. You don't want to keep climbing, you just want to keep walking now. So over here, as you keep walking around the right side, you should notice that there's this little cave over there that has a yellow light glowing out of it. So you want to keep going around this right side until you actually end up reaching that cave right over there. Over here, as you keep going around the right side, you should be able to find this cave with a little railway right over here at the start of it. You want to keep going down the cave right over here until you reach the entrance to the mushroom cave. Now once you're in this mushroom cave, you want to keep going straight forward until you reach the bottom of it right over here. And once you reach the bottom of it right over here, you want to turn left and head over to the left side of the cave. And if you keep turning left, you should be able to find a new little opening right over here, where in the distance you should be able to find this little glowing lava waterfall right over there. Over here, as you turn left, you want to keep making your way forward until you do find a new area. Over here at the end of the hallway, you want to turn left, and once you turn right over here, there is this another railroad right over there, and at the end, that is where you would place all the keys. However, you are still missing the 5th one, and if you stop kind of at halfway point right over here, if you do look to the top left corner right over there, there is another orange beam right over there, and you actually need to drop down in order to get that last key. Right over here, you want to make sure you don't fall down at the lava area right over there, but you do want to keep following this little path until you do actually reach this little yellow key at the end, which is the final key. So over here, once you do get the final key, you can just collect it, and that should be 5 out of 5 done. Unfortunately, it does not look like there's a way to get back up to that area where you were just at up there to get this key, so you would need to go all the way back on the rock path in order to get back to this area. So just do the same thing that you did to get back up there in order to get back to the railroad. Over here, once you do reset and make your way back to the railroad, you want to keep walking down now, and you should be able to reach the door at the end of the railroad. So right over here, once you do reach the door, you should notice that there are 5 little rock pedestals in front of the door right over here, which all correlate to one of the keys that you found. And if you go in front of one of them right over here, it's going to say insert key, and you actually want to insert key for all 5 of these if you're able to get all 5 of them. So over here, I'm going to insert key right over here, and that's where the purple one done, and now it's inserted into the rock. And we do the same thing for the rest of the 4 rock areas right over here. And over here, this should be the last one now, and then all 5 should now be inserted. So once you insert all 5, you can now head over towards the door right over here. It can say E to interact, and you want to actually interact with the door right over here. And then once you interact with the door, it will teleport you to a new game right over here, Sea of Monoliths. So once you get teleported to the Sea of Monoliths game right over here, you want to keep walking down towards the end of the path right over there. And it's a pretty long path, so it might take a while, but you just want to keep walking until you make your way towards the end of the path right over there. And once you reach the end of the path right over here, you should find the last gift fragment right over here. And then once you get close enough to it, you should be able to collect it right over here. So once you get close enough to it, just hold E or do whatever your device has to actually collect it right over here. And that should be the last gift fragment collected now. And right over here, once you do collect that gift fragment, it will teleport you to a Con 2021 to today goes. So yeah, after you get that 4th gift fragment, you should be able to join Cozy Christmas launch game and be able to collect the Easter Egg Hunters gift. So yeah, hopefully this video is about what you guys and I get the Easter Egg Hunters gift in Cozy Christmas launch. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.